Well, the long rains are here. A Kisumu-bound jumbo jet plane from Nairobi was on Tuesday evening forced to return to Nairobi after failed attempts to land at the lakeside town due to bad weather. The plane was reportedly unable to land as a result of poor visibility occasioned by bad weather following heavy rainfall in Kisumu.
Passengers who were set to fly to Nairobi using the plane were hence booked on Wednesday morning flight. Right now, we want to link up with our Kisumu correspondent, Laura. Laura, good morning. It's good to be speaking to you. So the heavy rains are there. Flights have sort of been stalled. Could you tell us more of the situation on the ground?
Well, indeed, Zinzi, yesterday evening there was heavy rains experienced here in Kisumu town, and as a result of that, there was a plane that failed to land after 5 attempts, and it was detoured back to Nairobi. And therefore, looking at the rains in the context of air travel here in Kisumu, I mean, it's a rather pertinent concern because as of 8 days ago, the airport was closed completely to pave way for repairs of the airfield ground lighting cables, which were earlier destroyed due to heavy rains. And so it's only 2 days until the completion of those lights will be completed. So seeing that a plane is being rerouted back to Nairobi one more time, even as repair works are going on, it's a rather concerning question, because looking at the status of Kisumu International Airport, it's barely 8 years old, and yet it's facing a lot of challenges in terms of planes landing when there are heavy rains, because it is the second time this year that a plane is being rerouted back to Nairobi due to bad weather and visibility. And I mean, in the wake of the airport's expansion plan and sort of upgrading it into an international status airport, then the airport management and the KAA in general should be really looking into ways to mitigate this, because suppose a larger aircraft, I mean a class of Code D aircraft, a Boeing 737 or equivalent, trying to land in Kisumu Airport, and then what will be the case in case of heavy rains? I mean, will it be a question, or will it be a matter of rerouting planes every other time that there are heavy rains experienced here in Kisumu County? And I mean, also the KAA had also indicated that the expansion plan for Kisumu Airport will include the upgrading of the sewage and drainage systems as well, because earlier on heavy rains caused flooding in parts of the airport. So as of yesterday, the rains that were experienced yesterday did not particularly cause flooding at the airport, but rather visibility. And I mean, looking at matters altitude and geographical inclination of the airport, the airport management should consider whether they'll be changing maybe location rather, because the higher altitude, I mean near water bodies, then clouds usually tend to hang low. So in case of heavy rains at any particular point, whether the airport is expanded or not, then such visibility concerns will be raised. So as at now, operations are normal at the Kisumu International Airport because the clouds cleared as 7 a.m. in the morning. So they are dedicated that the 10 days of repair, which will be lapsing in 2 days' time, then the airport will be operating between 6:45 and 7 p.m. So as at now, operations are back to normal, but then air passengers rather are raising concerns about what their fate will be when they're traveling, especially in the evening in case of heavy rains.
Thanks, Laura.